We are about to come together as a community, and as friends and family, and in the body of Christ, that is exactly who we are, one big community. And with this community, they hold a lot of power. Let's talk about that. In chapter Mark 16, talks about Mary Magdalene and a group of others coming to the tomb of Christ and saying that the tombstone has been moved, along with everything else that follows behind. But what I want to point out to us is she was there not by herself. She was there with a group of like-minded people. They came together after mourning to help Christ be anointed after the crucifixion. Although you can see that they are helping Christ be anointed and return, they are also trying to heal themselves. The power of they is not doing things on your own. It's coming together to heal others, which in return helps heal ourselves. We see these when we read. Very early on the first day of the week, just after sunrise, they were on their way to the tomb, and they asked each other, "Who will roll the stone away from the entrance of the tomb?" As they entered the tomb, they saw a young man dressed in a white robe, sitting on the right side, and they were alarmed. That was Mark 16, 2-3, 5, and 8. We can also see that they asked among themselves who'd be able to roll the stone away. They asked amongst close friends and family who would be the strongest to help. Who's able to help? But in the end, it's never decided because Christ is the one to roll away the stone. The power of they is working together, but knowing the grand power in the group is Christ. He's the one that can roll the stone away. After this, they see that Jesus is missing and are terrified, yet they were asked to go share the gospel of the message. But out of fear, they ran and told no one. Finally, the power of they is of influence. Influence can be read here, Mark 16:8. Trembling and bewild, the women went out and fled from the tomb. They said nothing to anyone because they were afraid. When they all witnessed, they were trembling and they ran out of the tomb. They all together experienced the shock, and when one person leaves, so do others in the state of confusion and fear. They were there to help, and in the end, ran. Even when we come together, we can still experience shock and fear. But we need not to run away, for Christ has the power to roll away the stone. So, what are the power of they? The power of they is coming to help others. The power of they is working together, with Christ being the true power. The power of they is influence, and how we shouldn't be so easily influenced by fear. So, come together today and remember the power of they. The power in togetherness with Christ, and with Christ's influence. As always, stay blessed.